I'm gonna show you 3 cheap and easy meals that I'm making this week to help me lose fat. They're high in protein, portion control, and they're all gonna be made using items I already have in my fridge, freezer, and pantry, so they're all budget friendly too. I only needed to pick up 2 things for this, some lettuce and some Alfredo sauce, so this whole meal prep is only costing me $9 Canadian. And prepping meals like this didn't just save me money and help me stay on budget, it also helped me look forward to what I was eating so that I could stay on track and lose 130 pounds, and I've kept it off for 10 years, honey. 10! Whoa! I'm gonna be making a blueberry streusel pancake bowl for breakfast, spicy chicken wraps with carrots and dip for lunch, and chicken Alfredo pizza with cucumbers and tzatziki for dinner. I'm starting with the pancake bowl, and this is what you're gonna need, sweetheart! Some caramel syrup. I'm gonna use a teaspoon. This is the Smucker's 97% less sugar caramel syrup. 4 tablespoons of fresh blueberries, a 1/4 cup of egg whites, and this one is from Costco. 1/4 cup of protein milk. I like the 0% Fairlife because it has the lowest calories with the highest protein. A 1/3 cup of plain fat-free Greek yogurt, and this one's from Costco. We need 46.5 grams of protein pancake mix. I'm using the Kodiak cakes. I'm not sponsored, but this is my favorite protein pancake mix. And you can use the buttermilk, but I find that the chocolate chip adds a sweetness to it, and I have a sweet tooth, so that is perfect for me. Then we need 10 grams of protein powder, and I'm using HTLT Subs casein and whey protein powder in maple cookie flavor. This tastes amazing, and I love using it in multiple recipes, especially breakfast recipes like this, because it's super versatile and it adds an amazing flavor to anything you add it to. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below. And protein is really great for weight loss because it lowers your hunger hormone ghrelin and it helps you feel fuller longer. And why that's great is because it's very normal to be hungry when you're eating in a calorie deficit to lose weight. Then for the streusel topping, we're going to need a pinch of ground cinnamon, 3/4 of a teaspoon of light margarine, and I'm using Baysell Light. I like it because it tastes very buttery. 1/2 a tablespoon of brown sugar replacement, and I'm using the Splenda brown sugar, and 1/2 a tablespoon of just regular old all-purpose flour. Before I get cooking, I lost my weight with portion control. So if you wanna know more of the exact meals and portions that I ate to lose it, you can buy my weight loss ebook called The First 50. The link's down below, and Code Nicole will save you 10%. So let's get working. What I wanna do is start by mixing the protein powder into the Greek yogurt, like that. And I'm just gonna stir this until it's really well combined. This is gonna add a layer of flavor and lots of protein without adding a lot of calories to the pancake bowl. And adding Greek yogurt to the protein pancake mix is also gonna help make it more moist. So that'll be,
that maple cookie smells amazing.
It really does. It already smells great. Okay, so that looks really good. So now what I'm gonna do is add the pancake mix and then the milk and the egg whites, and I'm going to stir this until it's really well combined. And you could use a whisk, but I like to use a spoon, and then I just kind of use like a little bit of whisking action, and you just have to put a little elbow grease into it to mix it really well. In the past, whenever I tried to lose weight, I had such a hard time trying to figure out what to eat, and it would just cause me to get overwhelmed, and then I would end up failing. And I did that for years until I finally realized there was no need to worry about what to eat. I already had food in the house that I liked. So I started making meals using items I already had on hand, and I would portion them out using the serving sizes on the backs of packages as a guide for the portions. And because I started loving what I was eating, I was able to stick to what I was doing. And the portions helped me eat less so that I could get into a calorie deficit and lose the weight. And as a bonus, it saved me money because I didn't have to buy anything special or fancy. And that's the key here. This looks great. I'm just gonna finish my thought. The key is you don't need anything fancy or expensive to lose weight. There's only one rule for weight loss. You need to be in a calorie deficit, meaning you need to eat just a little bit less. So if you focus on eating things that you like every day, like something like this, and eating just a little bit less and being consistent with it, you'll be way more likely to stick to what you're doing because you'll actually enjoy it. So this looks really great. What I wanna do now is fold in my blueberries. So just dump them in, and then I'm just gonna gently fold them in. I don't wanna over mix it anymore. There we go. Now I'm going to take it and put it into a microwave safe bowl that I've sprayed with cooking spray. You want a large one because this will rise in the microwave and it can overflow. And I know that because I did it. So I'm just gonna use a spatula to get all of this into the bowl.
It will surprise you how much this rises.
It really does rise, and I even was surprised. And I knew. Okay, so that looks beautiful. Now let's make the streusel topping. So I've got my bowl here with the margarine, and I'm gonna put the brown sugar replacement and the flour in, and then just like a pinch to taste of cinnamon. That looks good. And then we wanna take a fork and just mash everything together until it makes kind of like a crumbly ball. So you just keep going until it all blends together. Oh, this smells amazing. I ate this for breakfast yesterday and I was in heaven, so I'm really excited to eat it again. Okay, so that's kind of what you want, like a nice crumbly sort of texture. And now we're gonna take it and just crumble it over the top here.
It almost makes like a dough type consistency.
Yes. Just sprinkle it over the top like evenly. Okay, that looks beautiful. I'm gonna microwave this now, and because it rises, I like to microwave it for 2 minutes, then check on it, let it deflate a little bit, and then I'll microwave it for another 1 to 2 minutes. Mine usually takes 4 minutes total. All right, it's been 2 minutes. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna put it in for another minute and then check on it.
And this is why, like Nicole just said off camera, this is why you stop it, because it grows rapidly.
It does, even in a big bowl. And look how beautiful it turned out. So now we have to add the pièce de résistance, a teaspoon of caramel syrup. Oh yeah, look at that. We get to eat that for breakfast from leftover stuff in the house. Are you joking? No! So this makes 1 serving. Calories for this, 381, 4 grams of fat, 51 grams of carbs, and 37 grams of protein.
Wow.
Mm-hmm, super.
Great.
Yeah, super filling. So I wanna get this streusel piece here. Oh, look at how muffiny and blueberry it is. Hello. It's like having a cake and a muffin for breakfast in one bowl.
That's great.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
You gotta try this, guys.
Full of blueberries.
You're gonna love this, buddy. You can get fruit in there. Oh, it's time to make the spicy chicken ranch wraps with veggies and dip. Carrots and dip. So this is what we're gonna need. 2 low-calorie tortillas, because I'm making 1 for me and 1 for Kyle. And we're using the Mexicano thin tortillas, the 90-calorie ones, and we get these from Costco. 200 grams of shredded rotisserie chicken. This was in the freezer that I thawed out. It's left over from a rotisserie chicken that we got from Costco. Half a cup of shredded lettuce, iceberg, that has been divided into a 1/4 cup each. 60 grams of shredded cheese that has been divided into 30 grams each. This is the Great Value shredded cheese, the 3 cheese blend. It's got mozzarella, cheddar, and Parmesan in it, and it's a really good blend. And we need some carrots, 6 ounces of baby carrots divided into 3 ounces each. 2 teaspoons of hot sauce, which I have in this bowl. We're using the Taco Bell fire sauce. It's fire, literally, it's so good. 4 tablespoons of light ranch dressing. I'm using the Hidden Valley Light Ranch because it tastes the most like regular ranch, so we always have this on hand. We've got 2 tablespoons in the bowl, and then 2 tablespoons in these dip containers. 1 tablespoon and 1 tablespoon. 1 teaspoon of light margarine, and I'm using the Baysell Light, and the margarine I melted in the microwave. So what I'm gonna do is just clear some space, and then I'm gonna mix up the sauce for the chicken. Okay, so I've got the sauce, hot sauce, and the ranch in the bowl. Now I'm gonna add the margarine, and I'm just gonna mix this up with a spoon to combine it a bit. This smells yummy. Now what I'm gonna do is dump my chicken in here, and then I'm gonna toss it to coat it all up. I'm just gonna mix it around and toss it until everything is really well coated in the lovely sauce. What I'm gonna do now is divide the chicken onto the 2 tortillas. So I'm just gonna get my scale, and I'm gonna put the tortilla on this plate just to make it a little easier to weigh out. Just getting my scale onto grams, and I'm gonna weigh out 100 grams of the chicken. I'm gonna do it more on one side so that it's easier to roll up. And I'm just gonna lay it down along the side like that, okay? And then I'm gonna pull the wrap off and do the same thing for this one. And you always just wanna make sure your scale is cleared or zeroed out. And then lay this down. And then I'm going to just divide the rest between the wraps like that. So what I like to do is just go like 1 scoop for Kyle and then 1 scoop for me just to even it out. Make sure we're getting a nice amount.
That Costco chicken's gone a long way as well as the sauce.
Yeah, it has, because we did a couple meals already in a video with it, and then there's this one, and we're also going to be using it for our pizza, our Alfredo pizza.
Yeah, we still have more left.
Yeah, we do. And no, we just keep it in the freezer in containers, and we put just a small amount in each container so that it lasts longer. And then we just take a container out, thaw it overnight in the fridge, and then you're good to go. So that's good. I just want to tuck this in a little bit so that we'll have some rolling room. And I'm gonna sprinkle the lettuce on top there. This is gonna be beautiful. Tastes so good and be really filling. And then we're just gonna sprinkle the lettuce like that. And now we want to do the cheese. And try to sprinkle it all like in one area. And then I'm gonna do the same with the cheese there. So now we're gonna do this. I like to fold the sides in like that, and I hold them with my fingers, and then with my thumb and what do you call this one? Index finger, thank you. I flip this piece up,
and then call this?
the cute finger. And then I just keep tucking and rolling as I go along and trying to hold the sides in.
Sometimes when driving, Nicole holds certain fingers out the window.
I do not. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same to this.
They rhyme with middle.
Thanks for that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just
this one. This one and that one go out the windows.
I love that you spelled it out for them there.
Well, you never know.
Just want to tuck this in a little bit more. Don't listen to him. That's why his name is Sassy. Oh, goodness. Okay, those look cute. Now, I'm just going to take the knife and cut it in half.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. And then we'll just plate it so it looks really nice. I might toothpick that so it stays a little bit. It seems to be staying. And then I'll do the same for this one. And then we're gonna stick the carrots on the one side with the dip, like that. And then we're gonna do the same to this one. And there you are. 2 quick and easy, cheap wraps, spicy chicken wraps with veg and dip. So this makes 2 beautiful wraps with carrots and dip per serving, which is 1 wrap with 3 ounces of baby carrots and 1 tablespoon of the light ranch dressing. It's 450 calories, 24 grams of fat, 40 grams of carbs, and 34 grams of protein.
Excellent.
What a tasty, filling meal.
Hey, that was mine.
I'll have to use the fingers that I use at the window.
How's that lovely sauce?
Really lovely. That is so good. Oh, the cheese and the sauce, it makes this combo so good. I just want to dance. Okay. Am I messy?
You're good.
Great. I'll be back in a snap of editing to show you the chicken Alfredo pizza, honey. It's time to make the chicken Alfredo pizza with cucumbers and tzatziki on the side. This is what you're gonna need, cute heart. 2 low-calorie wraps. I'm using the Mexicano thin tortillas, the 90-calorie ones from Costco. Some light Alfredo sauce. This is the PC Blue Menu Alfredo sauce from Zehrs in Canada. And I'm gonna be using 2 tablespoons per pizza. I'm making 1 pizza for me and 1 pizza for Kyle for a total of 4 tablespoons.
If you can't find that one, it's just half the fat Alfredo sauce.
Yes, it's any light Alfredo sauce. 100 grams of shredded rotisserie chicken divided into 50 grams each. 60 grams of shredded cheese divided into 30 grams each, and I'm using the 3 cheese blend, the Great Value one. 1/4 teaspoon of Italian seasoning divided into 1/8 teaspoon each. And now let's make the pizzas. And did I show them the sides? No, I did not. And before we make the pizza, I'll show you the sides. So we need 1 cup of cucumber spears divided into 1/2 cup each, and I've already plated it for Kyle and I. And 2 tablespoons of tzatziki divided into 1 tablespoon each, and I have them in the dip containers. This is the Hidden Valley Ranch Greek tzatziki. So
Not
it's
so hidden anymore.
No, it's plain and open, bud. It's cool because it's like tzatziki, but it's got the Hidden Valley Ranch spin on it, so it's pretty tasty. We've been enjoying it with veggies. So now we've got our sides already ready to go, plated with the dip. We'll work on the pizzas. I'm gonna take these and just put them on some plates because it'll make it easier to transfer them over to the air fryer. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of the Alfredo sauce on each tortilla, and then I'm just gonna spread it around. First, I'll get it on there. And then I just use the back of the tablespoon to spread it around like that. And then I will repeat the process for the other tortilla. And you just bring it all the way to the edges. Dun, dun, dun. Like that. This is gonna be so good. If you have never tried Alfredo pizza, you have to give it a try. It is so good. Kyle and I love making different versions of it.
Yeah, it's really good. Another version is like a Hawaiian with ham, pineapple, and Alfredo on the bottom, and some sort of, usually a white cheese.
Yeah, I think we've made a couple versions of it on our channel and some of our videos. Okay, that looks pretty good. Try to make it as even as I can. That looks nice. Now I'm gonna sprinkle the chicken over top, just as evenly in an even layer as I can. There we go. Off camera we were saying like one rotisserie chicken has lasted us for so long because we portion it out. We've literally made so many meals with one chicken from Costco.
And after this, we still have some left in the fridge.
We do, and we'll use it on other mini pizzas throughout the week. It's crazy when you portion how much like you can make something last. Okay, that looks beautiful. Now I'm gonna spread the cheese and I'm just gonna sprinkle it all over. Try to coat this nicely. I like using regular cheese for even low calorie pizzas. Sometimes I'll use light, but mostly I like regular for pizza because it spreads out really nicely when you cook the pizza in the air fryer. And when you're dieting, it's really important that you have melty cheese, I've learned. Okay, so that looks really good. Now I'm just going to sprinkle the Italian seasoning over top, just to give it a little je ne sais quoi, you know? Anything left on the plate. And then sprinkle it on this one. There you go. Now I'm gonna preheat my air fryer to 390 degrees, and I'm gonna air fry these one at a time for 5 minutes, and then I'll show you what they look like. All right, so I'm just gonna turn this on, air fry, and I'm gonna put 10 minutes on the timer because I'm gonna stop it at 5, take one out, and then put the other one in. All right, it's preheated and ready to go, so I'm just gonna carefully transfer the tortilla over and leave it in there, cook it for 5 minutes, and then I'll do the same for the other one. All right, they are ready to go. I got cute Sassies and Miss Colas.
Looks great.
Oh yeah, and it tastes so good.
And the whole house smells really great.
It does, yeah. Oh, I love the crispy crust like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my pizza slicer cutter and cut it into 4 slices. And then I'll leave that for you, Sassy, to do yours when you like. That is a meal, buddy. So this whole meal, 1 pizza, half a cup of cucumber spears, 1 tablespoon of tzatziki. It's 351 calories, 21 grams of fat, 32 grams of carbs, and 24 grams of protein.
That's really great.
Yes, and look how beautiful meals you can make using food you already have on hand, honey. I'm gonna take a lovely bite for you. Look. Layers of flavor with the cheese, the seasoning, the chicken, and that Alfredo sauce is baller. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next vid, honey bunny.
Whoa, shaking.
This is such a good pizza. I love it. It's so good, I'm dancing with it. Oh, yep. I could eat about 10 of these.
Can't wait to eat mine.
Bye, friends.
See ya.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.